Hey everyone, welcome to B Rob's blog, the latest edition. It is week 12. We skipped over weeks 10 and 11, so we're coming up on the end of the third month of the diet. Started back in January. It's the 25th of March. I just came from didn't just come, but I came earlier today from my doctor's visit, my monthly weight loss check in, and I'm a little disappointed. Now, when I tell you the weight, you'll think, Brandon, you've got to be crazy to be disappointed, but I had kind of a goal of where I wanted to be by the time I went to the doctor this time. So unfortunately, did not make that goal, but we got real close. So I'm going to be really cracking down and trying to step up my game the next week or so to get where I want to be. But as of 3 weeks or 3 months rather, which is 12 weeks, I am down 55 pounds. I weighed in at 405 today and would really wanted to try to be under 400 by now. That would have been the first time since 2007 that I would have been under 400. And I know I'm real close, but I was just kind of hoping it'd be 399 or 398 at this point. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So just going to step up the game a little bit next week and cut back on some calories and do a little bit more exercise. Be working outside tomorrow here at the house, so hopefully that'll help to get some of that blood pumping, some of those calories burned off. The good news is I did go to Lexington last weekend. My wife had a birthday back on Tuesday, and we went up there the weekend before to kind of get a little weekend getaway for her birthday. And I had to buy 2 new pairs of pants, and I got rid of a lot of clothes that were too big for me. Took them over to Goodwill. I'm down 2 pant sizes. I used to wear 58 pants, and now I'm in a 54 pants again, which is really nice. I've not been in that for a long time, so glad to be back into that. And started buying. Now people think, "Oh, this is probably crazy. Why are you doing this? Because you don't know." Well, I'm trying to buy some shirts a little bit staggered at a time, buying 2X's and stuff like that to try to have a stockpile built up, so I don't have to completely replace my wardrobe when I start losing weight. So like massively losing weight after surgery. So try to do that. And I know it's hard to kind of pinpoint exactly what size that I'll be in. And I may be smaller than the 2X, but that'll at least give us a base comparison and kind of go from there and buying a shirt or two here and there. But down 2 sizes in pants. I'm really thrilled about that. My belt, I had a newer belt that broke the other day, so I'm going to try to get a belt at some point. I'm still filling in about every other weekend at WYMT doing weather. So all of my suits are too big now. That's a good problem to have, but it's also a problem because I have to have suits that somewhat fit. So I found one jacket that I hadn't worn in a long time that pretty much fits. At least it's not as big, so I'm gonna be trying to make my way through a few more weeks with that. I had to buy 2 new dress shirts because the collars were too big and they were too baggy looking. So I got rid of all those old dress shirts, and I've got a couple of dress shirts now to hold me through. So I wear polos and button ups most of the time for work, so I don't have to have a whole lot of dress shirts for that. So quick update here, not a whole lot more to tell you about at this point. Quick update on some food. I'm kind of still eating the same things I did. A lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables. I've started for kind of to quiet my sweet tooth, doing the Fiber One bars and the cookies and things that are about 90 to 130 calories. So that's kind of that. And I'm still eating some popcorn, which I know they say try to get away from popcorn. It's the low calorie popcorn. They get the 100 calorie packs. So still doing a lot of that. A lot of meat. So lean meats, of course, pork and chicken and all that. Trying to stay between 1,400 and 1,600 calories a day. With me trying to get down below 400, I'm probably going to cut myself back to 1,400. And I've been trying to exercise about 2 days a week. Been doing a mile or so on the treadmill, and then a mile, or let's say 150 to 200 calories on the elliptical. So that's been getting better as my knees get more active. So um, let me try that again. That's getting easier as I get more active because there's not as much weight on my knees. There we go. I got what I was trying to say out that time. So we're working on that, and hopefully going to step up my game on some exercise this week. Been working a little bit late here lately, so it's been easier to exercise. So all that kind of factoring in. But the big news is down 55, so that's huge. Like again, I'm a little bit disappointed that I'm not down below 400 yet, but we'll get there. Of course, 60 was our weight loss goal in the beginning, even all the way up until June or July. So we're getting close to April now, and we'll be only a few months away from surgery at this point. So Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm going to try to update again next week, even if it's just a small update and kind of tell you what's going on. I know a lot of folks want to talk about meal planning, and maybe I'll sit down next week. I had a couple of cheat days last weekend. I'll give you a real heads up on that. Maybe why I'm not below 400 at this point, but nothing too outstandingly crazy, just more calories than normal. But next week, I'll try to give you maybe a rundown of a full week once I get a full week of good foods in again. That way I can kind of show you some of the different things that I've been eating in the last little bit that were different from when I gave you the detailed menu the last time. Okay? Have a great weekend. It's Easter weekend, so hopefully you're getting to spend some time with family, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye-bye.